without further ado, let's warm up. Yay! Monday. Let's get loose. On Monday morning, beautiful fall type weather. Monday morning, Shadow's getting warmed up. Everyone's getting warmed up. This is awesome. The whole gang's doing it. All right. Let's get loose. It was rainy and cloudy today, and normally the cats at about 5 a.m. they start waking up going, where's the food? Where's the food? They didn't want to get up. We had to both get up before the cats even got up, and it was sad that we had to get up early because we could have slept in finally. Oh my gosh. Classic cat move. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. I'm guessing they'll be ready to go at 5, and we will not. All right, we got L's. Ooh, we'll do some of those L's. Why not? L it up. And today's going to be a pull workout, full body workout, but all pull type exercise. Just for fun, do a pull today. We'll do a push on Wednesday, and Friday we're going to mix it up, push pull. And right now, let's do some bum kickers. Yeah, let's warm up those hamstrings because we're going to do some deadlifts. Woo! And squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big W for, wow, it's Monday. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Open it up. Ramp it up. I think I had way too much coffee today. Sometimes it feels like that was too much. There's just a little bit too much. But we'll see. You tell me at the end of class. We'll see what happens here. All right. And we're going to stop right here. Let's plant your feet 1.5 shoulder widths apart. And let's just opposite hand, opposite foot. Easy twist, side to side. Get a nice stretch on those inner thighs. As we move it back and forth. Warming up those thighs, inner thighs, because we are going to be doing some lateral step touches too as part of our cardio acceleration. Let's do 2 more and then take it out over your right foot. So we're going to mix in our cardio with our resistance today because that just seems to be a really good time. And Wednesday we'll do something a little different. Probably do a little hit business at the end after the resistance, just mixing her up. Switch to the other side. Try to keep everybody on their toes. Mainly me. See if I remember. All right. And let's bring it on up. Step it back. Press your rear foot into the floor. Dig that heel in. And reach overhead. Yeah, I can tell when I've had too much coffee. I'm talking way too fast. But you probably get the gist of what I'm saying. I have to remember that when I'm around the Dutch people and we speak much slower and succinctly. And let's step back. And I also started speaking grammatically incorrect, but it's the way some Dutch people speak. So if you're talking to your gardener and you want to pull out a weed, and I've just taken the saying, let's get rid of that, or it's let's put him out because that's the way. Shall we put him out? Yeah, let's put him out. Let's just put him out. I was doing something with someone else. I said, let's just put it out. He said, you're speaking Dutch English. So I got that going for me. I can't speak Dutch, but I can speak Dutch English. All right, let's sink it down into a lunge. Stretch your hip flexor here. Make a big Y for yes. Joe is a little over-caffeinated. We're not going to let that happen again. We'll send an intervention. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big Y for yeah, Monday. Woo! It's Monday. And all right, let's switch sides. Same thing, other side. And Monday's exciting because tomorrow morning, I'm finally going to get a haircut. It's very exciting. It's finally going to happen. Shadow came running in for that. That got his attention. Everyone's excited about my haircut, I think. Not that the haircut itself will be exciting, just the fact that I got one, I think. All right, let's stretch those hamstrings a wee bit. Yep, bring it on down. Feel a stretch in those hammies. Yeah, arms out to the side. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Thumbs up at the ceiling. And then flex those hammies and glutes. Bring yourself up nice and tall. And let's step it back. Palms up. Stay up nice and tall. Exhale. Draw your core in. Draw that belly button in. Twist as you twist off to the side. Keeping the core pulled in. And then we'll come on up. We'll go back on the other side. Palms up. Exhale. Step it back. Stand up nice and tall. And just exhale and twist around. All right, and then let's come on up and grab onto one of your feet. We'll stretch our quads. And then we're going to get ready to work our core, which is all going to be on the floor with no additional accoutrement today. It'll just be us and our bodies working a core. Other leg, let's stretch her out. Easy stretch. All right, and I think we should be warmed up and ready. Let's get ready to do this thing. So I'm going to drop on down. Make sure you get a drink of water if you need one. I know I do. And we're going to start off with some windshield wipers, which we haven't done in a while. Those are such a great way to work those obliques. So when we do our windshield wiper, what we're going to do is have those feet legs at about a 90-degree angle here. So you want to draw in your core and keep your low back pressed into the floor. And we're going to let your legs drop. You kind of let them drop to the side, but you want to control the drop so you feel your obliques working. And then we exhale and we lift and then come down the other side and really control the drop on each side and then pull with those obliques, pulling yourself back up again. Windshield wipers, let's just go back and forth just like that. Awesome. So we just bring it up, go down the other side. Nice. Just controlling the movement as you go side to side. Awesome. Exhale it up. You can inhale down. You can kind of play with that a little bit if you like to. And we got enough time to do. Probably we can wipe that windshield one more time. Maybe two. Yeah, we can do 2 more times, I think. Bring it right back again all the way over, and we're going to switch into our next exercise, which we don't hardly even have to move for. All right, put your feet down, and we're just going to get right into a crunch position here. All right, and what we're going to do that, we're going to reach up for the ceiling, though, as we crunch. So draw on the core, crunch, reach. Ease it right back down. Crunch it up and back down. So come up, hold for a moment, and then slowly come down. Crunch up, hold, and back down. Nice, just like that. Beautiful. Nice. Crunch it up. Slowly bring her down. Yeah, perfect. Crunch. Feel that crunch. Easing it back down. You got abs that, as you crunch up, you can crack those walnuts that you're going to be picking up. And back down on the floor again. And crunch it up, reaching back down. Let's do a couple more. Bring it up, ease it back down. Let's do one more. Crunch it up and back down. From here, we're just going to roll over and hit my pad there and go into a floor cobra. So we'll roll right over. And with our floor cobra, we're just going to make a big A with your arms, basically. This is the one we have our arms behind us. We're just going to externally rotate. So we want our thumbs kind of pointing up at the ceiling. And we lift the upper body up off the floor. And we flex the glutes as you go. So flex your glutes, lift your upper body up. Ease it right back down. If you like to, you can lift your legs as well. Flex, lift, keeping those glutes active the whole time. Slowly lower down. Reset. Flex your glutes. Lift. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. Feel those glutes working. Ease it back down. Rest. Reset. Flex your glutes. Lift again. Good. Ease it back down. Rest. Reset. Flex. Lift. Drop it back down. And let's do one more, I think. Yeah, flex. Lift it up and hold. And down. Awesome. Let's come up and just ease back. And we're going to come into child's pose. Just because we're here in child's pose just feels so good. We want to do a little pre-stretch on those lats because it's back day. And we're going to be working those lats. So pressing the palms in, just pulling back. All right. And then from here, let's get ready to work it. We're going to work some balance. And let me ask you this. Does everyone have their yoga blocks still? We haven't talked about yoga blocks in a long time. Let's get out those pesky yoga blocks and take off our shoes and do a little yoga block balance because that's a thing to do. And extra bonus balance points if you want to do the opposite. Eileen's already doing it. You can untie your shoe while you're standing. Oh, now I've knotted my shoe. Well, nicely done. But everybody's lately everyone's been talking about the whole can you put on your shoes and socks without while you're standing type of a deal, and it's always a fun thing to do. I do it every now and then when I'm not feeling too lazy. But it's a good balance challenge, the thing that you can do all the time. So just a little fun we can do, and we'll come back to that later. But right now, yoga block. Let's get ready for that. We're just going to come up and balance on our yoga block. So we're going to get your foot on there as best you can. Mine's a little shy, but I think it'll work. Get your knee lined up with your second and third toe, just like we normally do. And we're just going to come on up and hold it there nice and steady on your yoga block. All right. Yeah, there we go. Balancing away. Yes. Yes to the yoga block. All right. Holding it steady. It's been a while since we yoga blocked, so I thought it's time to graduate from the yoga mat to yoga block, just for fun, because we can. So just going to get back, reintroduce for this first round here. All right, and let's quick rest. Shake it out a little bit, and we'll get into the other foot. Knee lined up again, second and third toe. Get that core drawn in. Let's come on up. There we go. And just keeping that foot active as we balance away. Just getting back into it. A little bit different feeling. So we want to keep those challenges happening just so we can keep working on our stabilization in these different kind of surfaces that we can create. And this is a good one to do it on. We're going to go back to our right foot here in just a couple seconds. Yeah, let's go back to our right foot. This time, getting our knee lined up again, we're going to come on up, and we're just going to do a nice arc. So, we're going to move that leg nice and slow, bringing it around. Keep your foot active. Whoa, it's a little different from the yoga mat. All right, nice. You got it. And, it feels it's definitely, I'm super wobbly. I feel like my ankle is going to vibrate off this thing. But that's what we want. We're going to challenge those stabilizers so they can hold it together. And that's our goal, to overcome the instability. All right, and let's stop right there. Ooh, I saved by the bell. So I fall off my yoga block. All right, let's come back up on the other side. Up nice and tall. Keeping that little bend in the knee, holding on with your foot. And then we're going to reach off to the front. And then we're going to make that nice big arc. Warming up those hips a bit more. Getting them ready for action. All the way back. Bringing it around. Nice. All right. Doing great. Yeah, looking good. Couple more. And one more back to the front, and we're going to switch to the right foot again. And this time, we're going to really ramp it up. We're going to go into a single leg deadlift. So let's get set for that. So, a little bend in the knee, and we're just going to slowly come right down that shin, flex that hamstring, bring yourself right back up again nice and tall. Awesome. And we'll go right back again for another rep. Easing it down, and then flex your hamstring. Feel the glute working, pulling you up. Fantastic. Ooh, we go right back at it again. Let's do it. Ease it down. Flex, pull yourself up. Nice. And let's do, nope, that was the last one. Whoa, that's the last one. We'll stop. And we'll go to the other side. Got some inertia. What do I do with it? All right, let's keep things rolling along here. Up nice and tall. Let's go right down on the other side. Coming right down the shin. Even though we don't have weight, just keeping the weight, keeping the hand close, and flex. Pull yourself up. Nice. Easing it down slowly. You got it. That's okay. That's part of it. That's why we make it hard. It's really hard. This stuff we're doing is crazy hard. But we do this stuff so that when we may have a little balance issue, it's no big thing because we've done such crazy things to balance. All right, let's switch. We're going back to the right leg, and we're going to come into a that's kind of squat reach type of deal. We're just going to reach down with your left hand, just kind of coming on down as far as you're comfortable, and then press right up through the floor. Nice, through the yoga block through the floor. Coming on down again, and press right through the heel and the ball of the foot, all the way up nice and tall. Nice. Ease it down again. Woo! Coming down, coming down. And drive it back up. And hold it here. All right, and let's switch to the other side. One more time. Other side. Get yourself lined up nice and tall. And here we go, last time. Bringing it down. Bring it down, pressing through the ball of the foot and heel. Yeah, nice. Let's come right back at it again. Easing it down, easing it down. And, you know, I feel like my knee's going all over the place. We try to keep it in line. That's the tricky thing. Trying to keep the stabilizers are going back and forth to keep our balance. Going left, right, trying to, keep us upright. And that's okay. That's what it's all about. One more time. And then drive it right back up again. Woo! Nicely done, everybody. Yes! Way to do it. Nailed it. All right. So, we get extra bonus points if you can put your shoe on while you're standing there without having to get down to do it. So, I've seen lots of people do this. You know, little trainers do this thing. You see your Instagram videos. And but it's a fun thing to try to do, and it really is quite a feat, especially if you're putting your socks on as well. But it's just a nice way you can work on your practice your balance a little bit here and there as you go about your day. All right. And shake those legs out, and let's get ready to work it. So, actually, our leg exercise isn't first today, though, is it? It's going to be down the road a bit. But we're going to start with a dumbbell row. We're going to pair that up with a single leg band row. So your dumbbell row can be a little heavier, like what you might do for the heavier weights. Go a little heavy on those. And then we'll go with a lightweight band for that stability move that we'll follow it up with. All right, here we go. 10-second warning. Grab your dumbbells, get yourself in position. All right, feet about shoulder width apart, little bend in your knees, hinge those hips, and let's do about 2 seconds up, 2 seconds back down. Awesome, just coming up. 1, 2, down, 2, 1, up, 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Nice. No little pause or anything on this one. Up, right back down again. No rest, just up and down, working it out. So we should get about 12 reps in at this tempo. That's our goal here. Nice and steady. Coming up. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. We can do a couple more. Yeah, here's the last one. And then let's switch to our bands for a single leg band row. That lighter weight band, light to medium. This is a row. You could go a little heavier than you would say for some of those other exercises. Let's come up onto one foot and squeeze it right into your rib cage and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it in and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold up nice and tall. And release. 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulders down and back and pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull it in and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. And we'll keep cranking them out. Pull it right back in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. About 3 more, I think. Pull it in and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And let's switch. All right. Oh, alternating lateral step touch. Yes. So just a little bit of a calisthenic cardio move and working those inner thighs, working those outer thighs. Let's start off heading that way. Why not? So just kind of come over, drive it right back up, and right over to the other side. Get that little tiny pause. That itty-bitty pause like we do when we do our cool down. Same kind of a thing. You just kind of come up, miniature pause. Or maybe it's a micro pause, really. We just blast up here. Come on down. We're trying to push up with that leg we're in this squat position. That one pushes up. And this other leg that's left behind, pull you back up. So trying to get them both working together. There we go. Nice. Back and forth. Just keep moving. Driving it up. Nice. About 20 more seconds, and then we're going to switch gears. Not sure what's next. You know, I bet it's something that involves a step, though, and I forgot to say, make sure you've got a step. Make sure you have a step. Thanks, Joe. That was great. Thanks for letting us know. All right, and let's switch. Yeah, dumbbell biceps curl. Oh, that's going to be followed by a step up to dumbbell biceps curl. So, yeah, we're going to want a step for that. Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do with this guy? All right. There we go. Grab your dumbbells. Dumbbell biceps curls. A little bit heavier for the first round. Lighter weight for the second. And let's do it. Curl it up. Ease it right back down again. Fantastic. Here we go. No big thing. Nothing fancy. Just biceps curls. Amy and I were talking about this the other day because it's just like, you just use your biceps all the time, don't you? And you don't really use your triceps as much. That's exactly correct. You nailed it. So, time to do push-ups and overhead presses and kickbacks and all those other things. And let's do a couple more. We can now do 2 more. Wow, awesome. We're doing great. Then we're going to move into a step up to balance bicep curl. Last one. All right, if you want to switch to a lighter weight, go right ahead. This would be the time to do it. And we'll do a step up to balance. All right, let's do it. Bring it on up. We're going to come up, curl, hold. Ease it down. Nice, and we'll just switch legs. Come right back up at it. Drive it up. Easing it down. Nice. And you can change your foot position a little bit by some of them. You just kind of float your foot above the step and see what that does to your balance, because we get used to one thing and we make a little change and all of a sudden it's like, well, that's weird. Now I'm used to having my knee up really high or having my knee down really low, and you switch it. And it's like, well, I have to restabilize or relearn what I'm supposed to do with that weight distribution. Look at that. We're well over the halfway point. Doing great. Bring it right back up. Curl it up. Ease it down. So do some with your knee high, do low. Do some kind of in the middle. Just play around with it a little bit. So constantly challenging our balance. All right, looking good. Yeah. We can do one more. Yeah, we can do one more rep. Awesome. Let's crank it out here. One more rep. And then we'll do some cardio, I bet. Yeah, some sort of cardio thing. It's going to be a grapevine with an overhead carry. Oh, boy, that's a good time. Grab yourself dumbbells or something. Get some weight up overhead. And we'll do a slow walk. So, slow, purposeful grapevine. So, just like we do our grapevine when our cool down. That's why I like to do those, because we can start incorporating some fun exercises. So this is a great core exercise because we're also having to stabilize as we switch feet. I'm speaking Dutch again, Dutch English. I'm sure the spelling would be interesting as well. That's always kind of amusing. So anyway, as you walk back and forth, keeping that core turned on, and of course, we're getting this really nice isometric hold, that upper body holding the weight. Next time, you can switch it up a little bit. Grab a stability ball, grab a medicine ball, grab something else. It's just anything to have overhead that's going to challenge our ability to balance. Walk it back and forth. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. And come back. Dumbbell reverse fly. Woo, that's a big one. Dumbbell reverse fly. Grab some dumbbells. Let's get ready to do it. Hinging those hips. Brace your core. And here we go. Open up. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Lift. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Lift. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Good squeeze between those shoulder blades. Up. 2, down, 2, 1. Keep those glutes active. Lift. 1, 2, lift. 2, 1. I really like to keep my legs nice and tight. Give that strong foundation. 2, 1. Lift. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Last one coming up. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Woo, heavy duty. Let's grab those bands again for single leg reverse fly. Yeah, single leg reverse fly. Getting yourself in position. Up nice and tall. Squeeze between those shoulder blades and open it up. And then we release. 3, 2, 1. Open it right back up again. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Open up and hold. Nice and strong. And release. 3, 2, 1. Open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Open up and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. Knee lined up again. A little bend of the knee. Then squeeze open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Open and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Two more. Yeah. Open, hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. Open up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Time to work some cardio. Soccer step time. Woo, soccer steps. Let's ramp it up a bit with some soccer steps. Ooh, you can get a little bounce in your step. And let's do it. Soccer steps. So, soccer steps for 1 minute. Work those soccer steps. And as always, you do get bonus points if you can tap down on the step or ball or whatever you're using. I never get bonus points. That's the spoiler alert here. I try. I talk about it a lot. I am so bad at these, but I just keep trying. That's all we can do. The main thing is getting those knees up and trying to tap and not kick forward like I am. You can tell my step ring just keeps getting closer and closer to the TV all the time. But it's the effort we put into it. And how the coach has said, you can tell people, good effort. It may not have been a beautiful thing, but it was an excellent effort. Hey, excellent effort. That's what we shoot for. And having a good time as we get fit. All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Put that back in place. Gonna need that. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift time. Yep. Grab your dumbbells. Let's get set. Working those legs. All right. A little up nice and tall, shoulders back. Let's do it. Ease it down. 2, 1. Flex those hamstrings and glutes. Pull yourself up. Good. Coming down. 2, 1. Then flex. Pull up. 2. Down. 2, 1. Flex those hammies up. 1, 2. Good. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex those hams and glutes up. 2. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. Coming up. 1, 2. Coming down. 2, 1. Up. 1, 2. Last one. Coming down. 1, 2. Up. 2, 1. Get it backward on that one. Let's drop on down to the floor. And we're going to do some single leg glute bridges. And gotta check something out here real quick. Oh yeah, then we're gonna stand up. All right, no problem. Single leg glute bridge time. So drop on down. Jump in that ice cold water. We'll start with whichever leg you want to start with, doesn't matter. Get yourself in position, jump in the ice cold water. Here we go. Flex your glute, press it up and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Flex, press up, hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Flex, press, hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. See if you can feel that right below the belly button. Drawing that core, press, up, hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Jump in that cold water. Flex. Press. Hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Ice cold water. Flex. Press up and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out real quick and we're going to switch sides. Other leg. Jump in that cold water again. Flex. Press it up and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Might take a second to wake it up here. Jump in that cold water. Flex. Press. Draw that core in. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Ice cold water. Press. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Jump in that cold water again. Reset. And press up and hold. Down. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Press up and hold. Down. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Reset. Press and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. All right. And then let's hop up and see what we've got next. Some sort of shenanigans. Medicine ball slams. Oh, I love a medicine ball slam so much. It's such great cardio. Grab a medicine ball and let's get ready to have a ball with our medicine ball. There we go. All right, medicine ball slams. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. Let them rip. So, not a power workout per se, but you know how to unleash your medicine ball power. So do it. Let it rip. Throw that sucker down. Yeah. Feels good. Woo, on a Monday morning. Some days you want to take that Monday and shove it back in the bottle. Say, get back in there. Same idea. Slam it down there. All right, over the halfway point. Nice and steady. Getting that good lat work in there as we work our cardio. Nice big arm swings. I love it. Yes. Nice full range of motion. 10 more seconds. We can do a few more as we crank them out here. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch. Hand. What we got here? Oh, a little therapy for the shoulder. External rotation. So let's grab our band. There it is. Little band, external rotation. Coming right out to the side here. Lightweight band. Elbow glued to your side. Woo, let's do it. Bring it out. Right back in. My Garmin device clearly not tracking my heart rate. Because it's more in the easy zone. Here we go. Nice and easy here, though. About 2 seconds out. Yeah, 2 seconds back in. Keep the elbow really tight. Trying to come all the way to the outside, 180 degrees. And we'll do one more, and we'll switch sides. Yeah, last one. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Oh, there we are. There you be. All right, elbow glued to your side. Let's come out. 1, 2, release. 2, 1. Coming out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Good. Out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Squeeze it out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Yes. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. All the way out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Awesome. Round 1 done. Woo! It's time for grabbing a quick sip, and we'll jump into round 2. Let me mop off my forehead a little bit here, which might have been more information than anyone wanted. Sorry about that. Oh, look, here I am with a whole bunch of clean headbands, and I left them all at home. All right, dumbbell rows. Let's get set for that. Grab your dumbbells, and we'll do dumbbell row time. All right, little bend in those knees, nice strong stance. Hinge the hips, keep those legs active, quads and glutes. And here we go, pulling up. 1, 2, return. 2, 1, squeeze it up. 1, 2, return. 2, 1, good. 1, 2, return. 2, 1, nice. 1, 2, down. 2, 1, up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1, up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1. Doing great. 1, 2, down. 2, 1. Few more. Up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1. 2 more. Coming up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1. And last one coming up. 1, 2, down. 2, 1. And let's switch to our bands, and we'll do that single leg band row. Getting those shoulder blades down and back. Coming up onto one foot. Protect your little grape you've got in your shoe, and squeeze it into the rib cage. We hold for a moment and then release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze it in, hold, and release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it in and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. And pull it right back in again. All right. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Up nice and tall. Love it. Pull it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it in and hold. Then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze in and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pulling in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Pull it in and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. And switch. I think we've got our alternating side lateral step touch. Yeah, let's start off heading over this direction this time. Heading off to the left. All right. Oh, you don't need dumbbells for this though, Jane. We're just going to go body weight. There we go. But you do get extra points for intensity right there. All the way out, all the way up. That little pause. Whew! I almost did a cheat pause. I was leaning. There we go. There we go. Coming up. That was better on my part. You all look great. I was doing one of these things. Like, make sure you pause. I'm like, whoa, I'm leaning already. Ready to go. All right, there we go. Just so we're in complete control of our actions as we move back and forth. Burn a few more calories that way, too. It's not quite as fast, but that's not necessarily the name of the game here. It's having control, doing good form, up and down. But since we don't have any inertia, we have to work a little bit harder, which makes it a little bit more intense. Hopefully a little bit more benefit from that. All right, and we can do, oh, this is perfect. Had one more this side, now we're nice and even. And we're going to switch to dumbbell biceps curls. Oh, have those steps ready again, yes. Starting off, though, with just a standard biceps curl. Up nice and tall, a little bend in the knees. Let's do it. Curl it up. Ease it back down. No big thing. And you can just tuck your tailbone a wee bit. Just have the core active. And we can support the low back. Because we get these loads way out right here, right in front of you. And if your core isn't strong or turned on even, not really thinking about it, puts a lot of load onto your low back. That's got to go somewhere. So if we keep those legs active, keep that little tuck in the glute, both of them now, not just the one, it helps protect your back. One of them's like, I'm doing my job. I don't know what that other one's doing over there. All right, let's come into a bicep curl step up balance thing. All right, let's do it. And just bring it on up here. Curl it up there and hold. And we'll just ease it down. Nice. And just switch sides. No big deal. Like it's no big deal, because it's not. Because we work our balance. All right. Nice. It's like you never know when you're going to need to balance in a crazy, crazy fashion. True story. Walked into a music store in Topeka, Kansas when I was in college, and they had a coveted poster of Neil Peart from the Permanent Waves era that was a ad for Tama drums up on the wall. And I said, hey, is that for sale? And the guy said, if you can get it down, you can have it. And it was up behind a bunch of PA speakers and stuff. So I just climbed up on the PA speakers and reached up like we're doing right now and pulled it down. And the guy he's working with was like, what are you doing? So I have a very rare Neil Peart poster because the guy didn't think I could get it down. He's like, who in their right mind would do that? A rabid Rush fan, that's who would do that. More information than anyone needed, but moral of the story is when you've got balance, you never know when that's going to come in handy. So, just something to think about as we work our way through the end of this set. Last one, we can sneak in one more because we're that good. All right, and let's switch. Coming up next, grapevine carries again. So whatever you want to do, I'm going to switch to a medicine ball just for fun. Just have a little bit something different to hold up overhand, whatever you want. Dumbbells, medicine balls. You can even, at the halfway point, you can switch if you want to. Or anytime going along the way. Just, you get a little bit of a different weight. It just changes your balance a little bit. And you can also do things like here we're at 15 seconds in. You can switch to one hand and play around with your hand position a little bit. Even just do one hand up in the air. And let's switch to the other hand. Why not? Because we can. That's why we get to do these things. And with the flare. Yeah, I got to have the flare. Or just doing it just right there. All right. And we have 15 seconds left. So I'm going to go back to twosies just for fun. And as you know, with this overhead reach, when you go up on one leg, you can just really feel your core kicking in as you have to stabilize to keep going, get this little twist in with your feet. All right, and then let's switch to dumbbell reverse fly, everyone's favorite exercise. I know it. Yes, it is. This is on my list of top exercises that are not my favorite, but do them anyway because they're so good for you. All right, here we go. Hinge those hips, and let's just get into it. All right, squeeze between those shoulder blades. We lift 1, 2, down 2, 1, lift 1, 2, down 2. Well, like a little monarch. 1, 2, down 2, 1. Migrating all the way down to Mexico. 1, 2, down 2, 1. Lift 1, 2, down 2, 1. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. 1, 2, down 2, 1. We lift 1, 2, down 2, 1. A couple more. Lift 1, 2, down 2, 1. Last one right here. 1, 2, down, 2, 1. Woo, heavy duty. Let's switch to those bands. And we're going to come into a single leg band reverse row. Shoulder blades down and back. Get yourself in position here. Coming up on the 1 foot. And squeeze, open it up. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Open up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch feet. Same thing on the other side. Squeeze it open and hold. Nice and strong. And release. 3, 2, 1. And open up and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Open and hold. Nice and strong. And release. 3, 2, 1. 3 more. Open up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Very last one. Open and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Woo, those are heavy duty. All right, set those down. And what we got here? Oh, it's soccer step time again. Always a good time with the soccer steps. Here we go. Get yourself loose. 2, 1. Soccer steps. Let's do it. Soccer step time. All right. High knees. Trying to tap down. All right. Working our soccer steps. Working that cardio. Nice and light on your feet. Trying to be light on your feet. As we work it away. All right. Feeling good. We're really burning through this workout here on Monday morning. Oh, I feel the burn. All right. 30 more seconds. Working our soccer steps. Looking good. Got just a few more moves. Yeah, and then it'll be cool down time. All right. All right, 15 more seconds. Keep stepping away. Closing in on it. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Let's switch. Woo! Those are heavy duty. Dumbbell Romanian deadlift time. Let's get set here for some Romanian deadlifts. Whoops. Grab your dumbbells. Up nice and tall. A little bend in the knees. And let's do it. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex your glutes and hammies. Pull up. 1, 2. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. Pull. 1, 2. Nice. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. Pull. 1, 2. All the way up. Nice and high. Nice. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. 1, 2. Fabulous. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. 1, 2. Nice and steady. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. 1, 2. Good. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. 1, 2. Couple more. Coming down. 2, 1. Flex. 1, 2. And last one. Coming down. 2, 1. Right back up. 2, 1. Nice. And let's switch. We're going to move to the floor to do our single leg glute bridges. And yes. All right. Get yourself in position down here. Get all set up. All right. So see if you can really feel this right below that belly button every time when we turn this on. So jump in the ice cold water. Flex your glute and press and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Now we are just working one glute. Flex, press and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press and hold. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Reset. Ice cold water. flex, press and hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press, hold. Down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press, hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch your feet real quick. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Jump the ice cold water, flex, press and hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press, hold. Down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press and hold. And coming down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press and hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, draw that core in, press, hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. Reset, flex, press, hold. Down, 3, 2, 1. And last time, flex, press, hold. Coming down, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome. And then we're just going to come right back up again and switch it up. Ooh, shake those legs out a little bit. And medicine ball slam time. Woo, more time for some more medicine ball slams because it's pull day. Working those pull muscles. Let's do some medicine ball slams in honor of pull day. Keep working those lats. All right, let's let them rip, kids. Here we go. Medicine ball slams for 1 minute. Slamming them down hard. Go at your intensity, your speed, however you're feeling it. Yes, just however that is, fast, slow. Deliver the power. Unleash it. All right, nice big arm swings. Yeah. Woo, feels good. Yes, slam with authority. I love it. Drive that ball down. Come up to our halfway point as we work it Monday morning. Woo, Mondays were never so much fun. Drive it down. Pick it right back up and go right back for more. 20 more seconds. Plenty of time to keep slamming. Closing in on it. All right, final 10 seconds there. Yep. And here we go. Getting ready to count it down. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, one more move. Ooh, keep those arms and legs moving. We're going to move into our external rotation. So grab your bands and let's get ready for that. Get set up here. Walk it out. And keep the elbow glued to your side. Ooh, all right, let's do it. Coming out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1, out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Drive it out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Coming out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. 2 more. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. And last one coming out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Keeping the elbow glued to your side the whole time. Pull it out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Pulling out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Pulling. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Coming out. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Nice. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Last one. 1, 2, return. 2, 1. Awesome. Grab a drink of water, get a sip, and let's cool this thing down. We're just going to cool it right down like it's no big thing. Ooh, and it's not, because the hard work is done. Okay. Nice, easy arm swings. Woo! As we walk it back and forth, that feels good. Get some nice deep breaths in there. Fill those lungs with oxygen. Yes. Feed those muscles. Now give me some more oxygen. All right, nice big arm swings. Get this little pause in here, like we like to do. We'll be doing more pause stuff as we progress. So we just kind of want to get used to that idea that we have to stop a bit. Just a little bit of a pause. It's just for a brief moment. And then we continue onward. All right, and then let's take it back to center. Almost like we're doing the robot. We kind of stop. Back to center. Here we go. And then we're just going to plant our feet here. Whew, and then just move. It's Monday morning. Let's just soak in this Monday. Oh, yes. Whatever your Monday is, whatever you got there, just fill yourself with that Monday energy. Go with it. Bend with it. Be a part of it. Be the Monday energy. Flow with the Monday energy. Woo, and when you filled yourself up, just make yourself a nice little, I'm going to make a nice little energy wave here and just send it out there. Woo, anyone that could use a little extra energy in their lives. And then let's just step it back. Press your rear foot into the floor, stretch your calf, and reach up overhead. Squeeze that calf, pressing the heel down as you reach overhead. All right, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back, press your heel into the floor, and reach. Big reach up. Awesome, looking good. And let's come forward again, and let's go back on the other side. And hips forward, or sink right on down, and we'll get a nice stretch. And the hip flexor, squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big Y for yes. I have done my Monday workout. Woo, everything's just going to slide off me today. Like butter. No big thing. And ease it on up. Let's go back on the other side. Do the same thing. Step it back. Squeeze. Ease it down. Here we go. Easy reach. Awesome. And let's stretch those hammies. We're just going to keep your hands right in close, ease it on down, or just rest your hands on your shins and just feel the hamstring stretch and lift your head a bit so you're looking about 3 or 4 feet in front of your toes. So your head is up. And then slowly bring yourself back up, palms up. Ooh, let's step it back. Stand up nice and high. Exhale, twist all the way around as far as you're comfortable. Nice twist. Ooh, lost my balance and come right back around. That's okay. I've got another chance to keep it together. See what happens here. Exhale, twist it around. I was just about to talk about how this is such a great balance. Another great balance exercise. And it's a challenge. Well, it is for me today, that's for sure. Let's bring it on forward again. And then grab one of your feet. Let's do a gentle pull. Stretch those quads. So anytime you can have a little balance time, brushing your teeth, stand on one foot. Doesn't even have to make a big deal out of it. Or you can if you want to. But switch feet. You can just kind of balance. Just float one foot above the floor a little bit. Or do it like a little bit of a kickstand. Just always being used to being on just being able to balance, keep your balance on one foot, just to increase our balance capacity. All right, let's come over to our step because it's nice and handy. It's right here. Put one foot up on top here, and then we're just gonna, kind of like we did with our lateral step touches, we're just gonna ease it down and reach and get a nice stretch on that inner thigh. We reach down. Let's ease it back up, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Coming across, and then we just ease it on down. Easy stretch. I'm trying to keep your back neutral as you go into this stretch. We want to keep that neutral spine, so we keep that natural curve in the low back as you do Do your lateral stretch. Lateral stretch. Whew. I think I wore my tongue out. All right, let's switch. Drop down to the floor and let's stretch our hamstrings a bit more. That was a lot of hammy and glute work. Let's get on down here. And oh, that feels good. We can lie down. Nice excuse to lie down. 1 foot up at the ceiling. Grab on just above the knee and gently pull it in. Flex your toe towards your shin. Whoo, feel that stretch. Don't force it. Just let it happen. And with each breath, as you inhale, try to drive your breath into those muscles. And as you exhale, help them just release a bit more. You might get a little bit more stretch. And roll your ankle a bit as you go here. Alrighty, and then drop your lower leg down, kick your heel to the outside, and then come right up over the top. And see if you have any tightness on that outer hamstring. And you can roll your ankle a bit more as you go. All right, and then let's switch to the same thing on the other side. Leg up and gently pull it in. Flex that toe down. Roll your ankle. And then heel down, or lower leg down, kick your heel to the outside, and then come right up across. And see how that side is. And roll your ankle a bit more. All right, and then let's come on up again. Whew, all right. And let's just breathe in some of that Monday energy. Let's just do it. Let's exhale down. And then nice deep breath in. Oh, Monday. So fresh. Exhaling down. Filling yourself with all sorts of good energy. All right, let's do it one more time. Exhale it down. Fill yourself with good energy to last you all day long. And Monday workout done.